Hello guys, good morning. This is DILEEP Nigam, your host, founder and CEO of Simply Excel Training International and certified John Maxwell coach. And today I'm going to cover another critical topic for career success and growth, and that is how to handle your difficult boss. You know what? I'm sure this question bothers many of you, and today I'm going to address that and possibly share a couple of live examples of my case. Now, let's first of all ponder, why would a boss behave difficultly, or why would he behave that way? A couple of reasons why people behave in an arrogant fashion or sometimes disrespectful of the people. First reason is they are insecure about themselves within themselves. They possibly are treated the same way by their bosses. Okay, that's another scenario. They don't feel happy when they are shivering when they go to their own bosses, and they reflect back the same way, their behaviors reflecting their treatment by their bosses. They behave the same way with their juniors too. So they are insecure. Second, they have a low self-image. They're not very sure of themselves. Their own self-image is very low, and hence they want to treat everybody the same way. Okay, a person who has a poor self-image, he generally treats others also in a bad way or in a poor way. That's the second reason. So they possibly are not recognized by their superiors, by their peers for their efforts, and they are basically sidelined sometimes. So they want to just hold tight to their position and make sure a very progressive guy joins under them, he may not be able to overtake them. So they are always insecure. Now comes to the main question, how do we address such people and how do we handle such people? Now address a couple of things here. First, take a case that you just are joining a new department and you have already heard about that this gentleman, this boss is a very tough boss. Now, everybody talks about him and he says he is a very tough boss and it's very hard to handle him. Now, you are joining that organization with that perspective in mind, perception in mind, and you are scared. Now, you go there and the first treatment itself, he is very, very subdued. He's not enthusiastic at all. He treats you very coldly, and you're already receiving the perception, oh my God, this guy is very tough, difficult guy. And he gives you a job and he goes back with the delivery of the product, and you know what? He starts picking on it. He starts finding faults with it. Fine. How should you respond to that? First of all, don't go and join a job or meet your boss with a preconceived notion or what the people talk about him. Very, very important. Go with a very open mind and believing that he'll be good to you. What you expect will turn out good to you. Let me tell you something. Always go with the expectation, I'm different. I know my subject very well. I know for sure, even if my boss is rough with me, I'm going to win over him with time. It may take some time. So very important point is, you need to give yourself time to connect with him. The first word, important word is connection. Okay, even the husband, wife, when they get married, they take time to connect. When a child joins a school or a college, he takes time to connect with his friends, as well as he takes time to connect with his teachers and professors too, before they start appreciating him. Exactly the same way. Life is all about connecting and relationships. You need to be understanding. You need to understand that it takes time to connect with people. It takes time to influence people in a positive manner. Now, he doesn't know much about you. He is yet to know the value you bring to him. So you need to earn that respect and share your value proposition with an honest heart. Do whatever you do with extreme diligence. Put your hard work, which should be visible. So your talent, your capabilities, your sincerity should be visible to him. And one thing is very clear, he needs to start understanding and realizing that you're sincere in your work, you know your job, and you are there to help him and guide him. And one day, in a quiet corner, you can bring him out for a coffee, invite him for a coffee. Now, initial invitations, he may not accept it. He may reject it. No, I'm very busy. You can understand that what I'm talking about. He's very busy. No worry. Sure, don't give up. Keep seeking time. People can refuse one time, two times, but the third time he will not refuse. But you have to be honest in your invitation, and you have to be honest in your behavior and sincere in your behavior. Okay? So one of those days he will go out for a coffee, and that particular time have some easy time with him. Even 15 minutes. and share a little bit about yourself, little more. Okay, and then you tell him that, look, boss, you have been in this organization for a while. I'm new and I want your help to succeed and grow. And I can only promise you one thing. I'll do anything and everything within my means to help you and be a part of your success journey. See that? You become a part of his success journey. You are contributing to his success and give him that assurance. But that assurance should not be verbal alone. It should be visible from your acts and actions. It's very important. Now, this one part. The second scenario could be he's not responsive at all and he's trying to be rough and he really scolds you and treats you very badly. What do you in that scenario? Simple thing is stay calm. Stay calm. Don't lose your attitude. Don't lose your emotions. You know what, as I always say, it is very vital for us to not to give the remote control of your emotions and attitude to somebody else. Always hold it tight with you. You are the controller of your destiny and you are the controller of your own emotions and attitudes. Somebody scolds you, it's up to you whether you take the scold to your heart or you just avoid it, ignore it, move on. If the atmosphere is hot and he's upset, the worst thing you can do is react to him. Now, consider that somebody really scolded you very badly or treated you very, very roughly. Now, you are a human being too and you get upset about it. Now, what do you do then? Go out for a walk. Go to the gym and go out for a workout for about half an hour if you have gym in your office complex. Go out for a 15 minutes stroll. Go to the canteen or a cafeteria and take a cup of coffee and sit down in a quiet corner and feel composed one more time. Anytime you feel reacting, pause. Pause. Don't react. Reaction to a difficult situation is the worst thing you can do. Never ever do that. Okay? And slowly he starts appreciating your sincerity, your genuineness, and your quality of work. Because you need to be thorough about it. And then suppose there's a case that you need join an organization and you don't know everything about it. What will happen then? He'll start picking on you. One day you tell him, sir, I'm new to this organization. I know something, but I don't know everything. But I can promise you, I'm willing to learn and grow in this department and be a source of support to you. I'll be your strength and I'll be the one who will be contributing the fullest to your success and the success of this department. Show that sincerity. Okay, it's very, very important. Now, having said that, you know what, I can narrate you an instance that, you know what, I will have project managers in my organization who were my internal clients, just to give an example. And before I go, don't make your bosses don't give any surprises to your bosses. Whenever I go on vacation, I'll go around and meet about 15 of my internal clients and give them a perspective that I am going on vacation in the next 15 days. Do you have anything critical which I can talk to my people who are going to take over my work for those 15 days and make sure your priorities are not impacted? If you did that, what kind of impression you are going to leave on me? They'll be flattered, man. They said, wow, this guy is really sincere. He really wants to do the best to me. Second scenario, I come back from vacation. Now, first thing, before going through 200 mails on my laptop, I'll go around and meet all the project managers, 15 of them, and say, I've just come back from vacation, thought of connecting with you, and I want to understand from you, is there anything critical which I must pay attention immediately? Now, how many people do that? If you do that, you win over their heart already. Okay? If you have, there could be a scenario that you are not fully loaded. Go to your boss and say, sir, I'm thinly loaded. Can I contribute to you in any way? Can I take care of your load and maybe add value to you, maybe of help to you? Okay, how would you feel about it? Sure. There'll be sometimes some initiatives launched in the company and he's looking for some people who want to put their head into it. They want to learn and grow. And then, you know what? Be a contributor to a new initiative in addition to your normal responsibilities. Go and offer your help to them. Offer your participation. I've numerous times done a lot of effort and a lot of participation into initiatives which are outside my normal role. And you know what? You start earning the respect and love of your boss. Will it happen overnight? No. It will take a bit of time. But you know what? As long as you're sincere about it and you're willing to give your best, that sincerity, honesty will be visible to your boss, and one day you will win over him. So hopefully this helps you, and I'm going to come up with another new topic which will be of great help to you too. Take care. Bye-bye.